Hello. Yeah. Okay. Hello everyone. Sit here and let's do another stream. And I'm hoping that somebody will ask about Shwetab and what I said about him. But there is one issue that is more serious than that, and that is the hidden influencers. This guy. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, 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 oh. No data. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, hey Nikhil, how you doing, man? Okay, so my stream is working. Okay, right. Oh, hey Colin, good morning and stuff. Yeah, good morning and stuff to you as well, man. How is it going for you? Sunday plans? Just chilling, working. It might be like late in the night for you, but as you said, sleep is for the weak. So I would think, okay, let's wait 5 more minutes because this is the guy that I want to discuss. This guy got copyright struck. It's not morning yet for me. Yeah, I know. It's like 12 afternoon where in India right now, which is my usual. I think last Sunday I did about 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. stream, and that's why maybe you weren't there. Oh, hey Krish. I'm doing fine. How about you? Doing fine, bro. Also, I think I remember you, Krish. Welcome back. But anyway, let's begin this. Why did you retract your message, Krish? I already read it. This guy got copyright struck. Okay, this is working.
वीडियो नहीं है ना ही कोई एक्सपोज वीडियो है कुछ चीजें हैं जो मैं क्लियर करना चाहता हूं तुमको भी और जो मुझको सपोर्ट करते हैं उन सबको और स्कैमर्स को भी जो So this guy pretty much covers scammers on his page. I'm not going to be up at 2 in the morning if I'm not already doing something. Oh, hey Shriyash. Yeah, that's fair, Colin. So the story of this guy, he speaks Hindi, so you may not be able to understand Colin, but all of us, the rest of us can. But this guy, what he's done is he's covered a scam that is going on the internet. And hold your horses, people, because the scam that they are pulling off is kind of amazing. The scam is drop servicing. And what happens in drop servicing? The same thing as drop shipping, except there is no product here and there is like services getting passed around. So in drop shipping, you are not the guy who has a product warehouse. You take an order from a customer, you pass it on to a supplier, and the supplier handles the product placement, the product delivery, right? So in drop servicing, what happens is you go and find a client and you go and find a freelancer and you pitch the idea to the client and they pay you money so that you can pay money to the freelancer and you can get work done from them and you can submit the work to the client, effectively completing the transaction.
it's kind of amazing how people fall into this scam, and they're selling a course for it. The course cost about $100 to $120, and it kind of blew me away seeing how serious this is, because I didn't think it was that serious, to be honest. I thought, who the hell is going to buy a course on opening a company, becoming a salesperson in essence? Because realistically, you're just a salesperson, are you not? You're going out and advertising yourself so that you can get clients. Then you are finding freelancers to work with by posting ads on LinkedIn or wherever job portals, and you're basically connecting the two of them. So it's like subcontracting as a service. Yeah, exactly. That's what that is. Yeah, hey, algorithm soft, no problem, bro. I'm already 4 minutes late today, so no problems. So it kind of it kind of blew me away, realistically, seeing that this guy got called out. No, this guy didn't get called out. He called out Jatan Shah, a YouTuber. Jatan Shah drop servicing. Here we go. AI workshop scam. The AI MS Excel guru skill nation. Is skill nation and Jatan Shah a scamster? So pretty much any Google search or about this guy throws the word scam at us almost instantly. So Jatan Shah reviews 2 out of 428. Trustpilot. Let's see Trustpilot what they have to say about this guy. And then this guy has the attitude. This guy has the guts and the attitude to copyright strike this guy down. And the reason his video is named my last video on this channel is because he's actually scared that his channel is going to be deleted. So he is doing all sorts of like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Snapchat sort of things. He's just spreading his links around. So, you know, he doesn't get fallout of most of these reviews are fake. Most of these reviews are fake. Please don't fall for it. The guy is a top tier level fraud and scamster. He will lure you to buy his 99 rupees 3-hour workshop. And he will waste 2 hours of your time pitching to you his more expensive course, which are also garbage. This guy should be in jail. Whatever comes in YouTube ads is pretty much a scam nowadays. Yeah, exactly. Power by power by power by power. Power by power by power by power by workshop. Are they assuming like we are idiots? We can't see that this is ChatGPT written. I got placed in Microsoft at 1.2 crore. This is like it just screams scam. Man, this guy really paid around with his ratings. So 5-star is 91%, 4-star is 4%, 1-star is 4%. Trustpilot no longer trusted. Dear Trustpilot, what is the point of your platform if fake reviews can be bought so easily? I trusted Jatan Shah because with 4.8 star rating, but it was a complete scam. It's shocking that you allow this. If you can't ensure honest reviews, you might as well stop your service. People are getting cheated. Yeah, 1.2 crores is sort of 1.2 crores in US terms. Like if I translate the money directly, how much is it? Crores in USD is about $142,000, $142,805. So 100K salary basically. No, not 100K, around 150K salary. Half of the time he promotes his other training course. Motivating for other courses free when I paid first term fee 7,200 for Power BI course. He started classes and attend only 1-day class, but I am not able to understanding. There is no option to ask doubts. He is advertising on Facebook completely wrong. Ask for refund. They are not giving money back. Of course, of course. He is not a certified trainer. Basic examples he will sell in the recorded videos, which he is a scammer, dirty beggar. Anyway, so this guy hidden influencers. It broke me when I saw that this guy is actually scared that his channel is about to get deleted because Jatan Shah copyright struck this guy. This is like textbook bullying. Seriously, I'm thinking about making a video on this guy, hidden influencers. I'm thinking about covering this drop servicing scam that is going on because I thought it was a small thing, like people are not idiot enough to fall into this, but turns out they are. Um, I'm fine too, and I think you are talking about other Krish because this is my first comment on live. Yeah, could be, could be. Sorry about that, Krish. I'll survive. Yeah, I think this guy covers many scams. Yep. Whatever comes on YouTube ads. Okay. Ultimately, if you take on scammers for long enough, it's not unlikely that they are going to leverage the capital they stole to bury you in litigation and lies you don't have the money to fight. And that's exactly what the problem is, isn't it? Like the legal system is expensive, and you have to question yourself, like whether you want to stand against these people who are bullying you into copyright strikes, or you're just gonna take it and back away. And in most of the cases, people often like back away. That's the best option for them. That's what they think is. I did not budge into that. I was asked a compensation of $250,000 and an apology on each of the social media service that there is, like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Oh, hey, Animesh, happy Tritiya to you too, man. Happy Tritiya to you too. Oh, hey, Akash. So anyway, that was the condition I was given, that I have to pay them a $250,000 compensation and then ask for apology on every social media platform out there. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna fight this. I'll actually put money into this to hire lawyers and go to New Delhi and go to the court and fight this case. And that's what I did. But unfortunately, this is not the case with everybody. They think that, fine, this guy is threatening me, let me just back away, I don't want any beef. After all, it's just a YouTube channel and I could not care less about, the bigger cause. Which is a problem, Like this, you can already see, color trading scam, real or fake. There is an app called Tiranga app. Like India has like destroyed its reputation online, I can tell you that. Oh, hey, Alpha. YouTube themselves is a culprit for not moderating their ads properly. When it comes to content, they moderate it so aggressively. Yeah, you say one F word and pretty much your video is demonetized. But when it comes to advertisements to children, specifically to whoever, like whoever pays the most money, they are like, oh, sure, give us the money. We will advertise. We don't care. A lot of people are terrified of fights of any kind, and these bastards take advantage of that. Yeah, you know why? I actually talked to a lawyer friend I have back in Kolkata, and I told them that, bro, look at these content creators. They are making my life hell for talking about things. They are threatening to sue me each and every time I say something. And he pretty much, without missing a beat, started ranting in his own terms, saying that this is becoming a business now. What happens is there are law firms who are not getting cases to fight in court, who cannot win cases in court. So what they are doing instead is that they keep an eye out for influencers who are up and rising. And when they see that some influencer is gaining a name for themselves, they approach them and they say that you don't worry about your reputation and your name out in the real world. We will take care of that. We will monitor social media on your behalf and we will find out who are saying bad things about you. And you have to pay us a monthly fees, of course. And the influencer or the person who is up and rising thinks to themselves, what is the harm in this? I don't have to worry about my name getting thrown in the dirt out there. So might as well pay this law firm. They will take care of everything. And when somebody does raise their voice against them, then the law firm decides to sue them and threaten them. The influencer in most cases has no idea what's happening on their backs. So you remember the Manny Show situation where Manny Show was alleged to have copyright struck down a video from Enigma. or something like that. Engwin was the YouTube channel. So, and later the Manny show came out and said that he wasn't the one who copyright struck. It was a law firm that he hired that did that. So I think pretty much the same case is happening with the hidden influencers. Jatan Shah has hired a law firm and he is pretty much very confident in himself that he can say whatever he wants, he can do whatever he wants, he can sell whatever promises he wants. But at the end of the day, nobody can say anything because obviously, why would we put money into fighting a guy? It's a real thing, bro. It's a real thing. Like, once you hire a law firm for yourself, you can do anything you want. You can say anything you want. You can sell whatever you want. You can make as much money as you want. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. A lot of people are okay. Hi, bro. I asked about whether to cheat in MasterCard internship or not because I can't clear the coding round. But out of 23 shortlisted candidates, 12 plus cheated, and even 4 out of 8 selected for internship. Bro, like, are you blaming me for something? I don't understand what you are saying. Like, are you making me liable for you losing out on the internship? Did you get selected or not? First of all, tell me that. Bhaiya, please teach programming language on YouTube like Java or C. First of all, there are so many tutorials already, bro. So many tutorials on YouTube. Java tutorial for beginners. Boom. Oh. There you go. Programming with Mosh. This guy is one of the best guys for Java. 2 hour 30-minute video, 11 million views. So watch this guy. He is good at complete Java. Telescope. This guy is like brilliant. He is brilliant. Complete Java, Spring, and microservices course. Do from this. Why do you need me to teach you that? Thing is, I would cover rather Shopify tutorials right now because I'm not finding clients these days myself. So I'm thinking about going back to creating tutorials about intermediate level content. So at least somebody can look at that and be like, he's not a beginner, he knows what he's talking about. So let's hire him. Oh, hey, Yugal, welcome back, bro. What is your Durga Puja plan? I am going to Kolkata. Yes, on 10th is my train, which is 10th or 11th? 10th. 10th. 10th is my train to Kolkata. 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. So 10 October to 16 October, I will be there. And I'm thinking about renting an electric bike. So with that electric bike, I can roam around Kolkata and not emit any type of pollution or whatever. Wait, why is this stream named? Oh. Sorry. Whoopsies. Yeah, changed. He went live using Internet Explorer. And no, I didn't. Actually, what happened is I reused all the settings from my previous stream, and I just changed the word evening to chill, and I forgot the 29th stream part, 29th September part. Hi, how are you? Said long time no see. Oh, hey Farhan, doing fine, bro. Long time no see to you as well. How is everything for you? Animesh, don't get me in trouble, bro. Don't get me in trouble. I don't know if that's an acceptable excuse, though. When you buy an attack dog and take it off the leash, what it does is on you. Context about this. Oh yeah. Law firms, yeah. Can I add fake experience? I have skills. Also, I built complex project, but I'm not getting calls as a fresher. not getting calls as a fresher, like, bro, I'm kind of not sure what to tell you, because if I was in your position and I was not getting calls as a fresher, I would just keep applying. Like, I would not see any sort of way out of this. All I would do is apply, apply, apply like crazy. That would be the only thing on my mind. Not blaming you, blaming the hire, bro, for not fair coding round. It's fine, it's fine. Bro, global service desk is an IT job or a non-IT job? What the fuck is a global service job? Global service job. What the hell is that? Um, responsibilities. Responsibilities of a global service manager. Okay. Managing customer service relationships, leading and managing customer service relationships for strategic and multinational customer accounts. So many words thrown around means nothing to anybody. Coordinating with international teams to manage global projects. What the fuck is a global project? Understanding international regulations. Understanding international regulations. Such an amazing explanation. Here, look at this. This is where generative AI is so like peaking right now. Understanding international regulations. Understanding international regulations. Wow. Amazing. Auditing and monitoring data sources. Auditing, monitoring, and coordinating data sources to ensure compliance with payroll processing guidelines. Okay, I don't understand what this is. I do not know. I do not know what this global service job is. From HCL Tech to tomorrow. So tomorrow is my interview. Should I go for that or not? Depends on you, bro. If this is the job you want, fine, take it. Why content creator don't teach advanced topic? Because it doesn't sell, because people think that they want advanced tutorials but they don't watch it. But there are people who create advanced tutorial. However, the mainstream content creators, they have found their money in beginner level content, so they are never going to level up. That's the reality. Are you at Bangalore right now? No, bro. I'm in Jharkhand. Bro, is global service desk an IT job? No, reply, bro. I already did. Madink. There are hardly any resources for Java plus DSA, but so many for C++ with DSA. Java plus DSA. Actually, DSA is more about concepts, not the programming language itself. Maybe C++ is more suited for DSA, because C++ is the go-to language for DSA. But DSA is not coding. DSA is concepts. So understand the concepts, try to implement it in Java, and I'm pretty sure so many of online articles may have covered DSA problems and solutions. See, 500 data structures plus algorithm practice problems. Best coding problems in DSA for beginners. But this doesn't say Java anywhere. Oh, here we go. Data structures and algorithms using Java. So, it's more about concepts, not the language itself. Kunal Kushwaha teaches Java with DSA. Yeah. Curious Buddy. Oh, welcome back, bro. Yeah. Do you know what Okay, so let's do Shwetab Bhai. Because what he said the other day on Indians, it pissed me off to nothing, like on another level. Oh, this is not... Do you know what the problem that I found was? Real gem, Steve Griffith. Processor Steve. Okay. So you know what the problem that I found in his video about Indians is that he never questioned the legitimacy of the guy who's posting the vlog. Kunal Kushwaha did not complete his playlist and Telescope video is for beginners mostly. Yeah, once you are past the beginner phase, I feel like you can carry on your journey yourself, bro. Your question, like exactly tell, will it give me other opportunities in the IT? No, not really. Once you go into a domain, it's pretty much very difficult to change your position. So I can't say yes or no, bro. If this is the job that you want, go for it. If this is not the job you want, fine. Go for a coding role instead. Or IT doesn't necessarily mean IT. You can be a project manager, you can be a product manager, product owner, general level manager. You can be many things. You don't necessarily have to be a coder to call yourself in the IT industry that you are in IT industry. You can be a QA tester, you can be a manual tester, you can be front end developer. Okay, that is coding. Fine. This guy, the whole problem started with the very first frame itself, where Shwetab Bhai saw a reaction of somebody else or somebody else who made a piece about that vlog and not the original vlog itself. That's what I drew a problem with. Like if he's sitting here and he's criticizing or saying something about a piece of content that's going viral, why not go to the original content that was posted? That was the first problem itself. It seemed like such a rookie mistake on Shwetab Bhai's part that he would take this guy, Paul Joseph Watson's video, and he would start reacting on that. The very minimal thing he could have done is watch this guy, and then the moment Bald and Bankrupt is mentioned, he could have opened up a new tab and searched the original video. Your thoughts on mobile app developer, because I'm getting good at Dart, Flutter. I'm thinking going full stack in mobile dev. Full stack in mobile dev? Bro, there is no such thing called full stack in mobile dev. I would say mobile dev is mostly front end, because in mobile development, all you're building is interfaces, which is front end, you can call it. And all the data that gets sent is back end. Oh, mobile dev. Yeah, I can see how that works, but you cannot build a backend in Swift or Android. Kotlin, can you? Kotlin is Android and Swift is iOS, but React Native is an exception. You can use React Native for that. But yeah, anyway. Oh, hey, Darnaramu. React with Utkarsh YouTube channel. Okay, I'll check that out. Nayan Raj Adhikari says reaction. Yeah, exactly. This is where my first disappointment was. Like, why is he watching somebody else's video?
Industry that's gone viral on YouTube of people visiting places that they know are going to be utterly dreadful. They're pointing at them and going, look, what shithole, and it can all get a bit formulated. But in many cases, it's still quite amusing. One of, if not the top travel vlogger on YouTube, Bald and Bankrupt, returned to India for the first time since 2018 to see what.
And do you know what I did with Bald and Bankrupt? I just searched him on YouTube. Bald and Bankrupt. And it didn't take so long for me to see a Sunny V2 video about him. Okay, maybe it's not showing up here. But if I search Sunny V2, boom. Why is this travel YouTuber surprisingly controversial? And that's where my problem was. If I am seeing a YouTuber who is already controversial in other countries, why would I care what he has to say about India? And the whole reason that I hate this guy, React Native won't build the backend, but the overlap in Node.js, particularly when Next.js has become so damn popular, can be strong. At the very least, they are both JS after all. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. The whole reason that his video went viral is because he took shots at people who are easy to take shots at, which is the poor people. He very deliberately showed a picture of the poor people in India and portrayed an image that India is a shithole, which I am not. Bro, you paid me 200 rupees for this question. Oh, holy crap. Sir, how much can I expect as a front-end software engineer with 2 years of experience? Thanks, love your channel. 2 years of experience? You can actually, bro, you need to learn how to sell yourselves. Okay, don't pay me money for the question I'm about to ask you. Can you tell me your tech stack? Itachi. I'm actually going to pause this. Like, this guy has drawn. Anyway, I'm blown away. Tell me your tech stack, Itachi. Okay, anyway. So this guy, bald and bankrupt, his entire opinions are invalidated. The moment I found out that this is the guy who deliberately does this, and he is already banned from countries like Russia and Syria. So why would I care what he has to say about India? Like, bro, go F yourselves. And Shwetab Bhai, what he didn't research. He admitted on the video that he doesn't know about Bald and Bankrupt. And yet he's willing to create a video that is unresearched, uneducated, biased guess about India. And he's willing to post it out to YouTube for everybody to see. And that's what pissed me off to next level. Amazing. Like Shwetab Bhai is known for his um, Vue.js and Express. Bro, you can get a good salary. First of all, if you're mentioning, I cannot believe that this AI will replace coders is still going on. This is pathetic at this point. Anyway, um, Vue.js and Express, I would say 5 to 6, 7 LPA. 5, I would say 4 LPA minimum, and maximum you should get about 9 LPA. You should, yeah. By the way, I generally watch Gangsta Perspective videos mainly because he generally speaks sense, but this video wasn't it. Yeah, this video wasn't it. If he's admitting on camera that he doesn't know about Bald and Bankrupt, why is he willing to make this video then? Go do your research and come back with what you have found about the guy. It took me 2 minutes to find out that this guy, and then I have a problem that's not with Indians. I have a problem with people like Bald and Bankrupt. If Russia and Syria were not tolerant towards this guy and banned him from their countries, why is India the same way? Somebody comes to our country, spits on our culture, and then walks away, and then we are still be like, oh my god, white guy, welcome to our country. Why don't we ban this guy? Have you checked out Codenam's latest video? That's about the front-end developer jobs going away, isn't it? I saw and watched 2 minutes, like 2 minutes.
Hey everyone.
This is the video, right? Front-end jobs dead. ChatGPT versus Claude artifacts. It says artifacts. Is it called artifacts? Artifacts. What does that mean? An object. Oh, it's an artifact. Okay. No, spelling wrong. Um, views और attention का चक्कर है. Yeah, exactly. Prime Agent once told, please learn which is needed like Java, Angular, .NET. Don't jump on YouTube tech stack. Yeah, exactly. Like Prime Agent uses Zig right now, these days. But I wouldn't necessarily say that Zig is what the industry needs. He is doing it. Oh, your current CTC is 12 LPA already. Bro. So 30% increment is already fixed for you. 30% increment would be how much? Like 4 LPA already. So 16. So 16 LPA you can already expect because 30% increment is what everybody gets as a standard in India. But Itachi, I would say you have to be careful here because when a company pays you 16 LPA salary, they throw a lot of components in their salary to make it seem like an inflated salary, but it isn't really. So when you go to the interview round and you clear it, obviously you will clear it, and they tell you that this is going to be your new salary, make sure and absolutely make sure to ask them what is the take home salary. How much money are you actually taking to your home in your bank account every month or every year? That is straight to your bank and ready for your expense. Make sure to ask them that, because companies are very slick in that manner. They will throw in ESOPs, stocks, health insurance, car insurance, what is that? Your any sort of insurance like dental insurance and blah blah blah. And they will say, oh my god, your salary is 30 LPA and blah blah blah. And before you know it, you are a broke guy, even more broke than before. When you code in Rust and Zig using NeoVim, your opinion on language is suspect to begin with. I like him prime and he's also kind of pretentious, which he does admit. I don't think he's pretentious. I think he's insanely like knowledgeable person.
The front end bootcamp 2022.
Oh, shut up. Do you know what blows my mind these days? I'm thinking, how are these YouTubers able to sell the same content every year, just changing that 2022 to 2024 or 2025 or blah blah blah? Oh, hey, Tom's John. Going good, bro. How's it going for you, man? This guy, Tom's John, is the video editor that I hired before. Maybe we will work again, bro. Not maybe, we will work again, but it's just a matter of time when. Thanks, sir, for clarifying. Don't call me sir. That's the rule here. White dick always in demand, bro. And then you said the same thing while censoring yourself. And then again a third time you said it. What is this, man? Atul, best way to sell stuff is fear, and YouTubers are doing this to sell courses, and companies are doing it to sell AI tools to other companies. Do you know one thing I thought about? Okay, I want to ask a question to all of you. Tell me one thing. Why startups and some mid-sized companies are not training employees anymore? Why do they want ready-to-code programmers? Basically, they are not willing to hire complete freshers. They are willing to hire somewhat intermediate developers. Why is that? And I'll come back with the answer, and you guys let me know. Yeah, so the answer is that when you, as a content creator, create videos about selling courses on programming on such a mainstream video platform like YouTube, which is so mainstream these days, company owners know this thing. Company owners also go on YouTube and see these content creators selling courses, and they think to themselves, why would we train the new hires that we have? Why wouldn't they just buy this YouTuber content that is so readily available and become the programmer that we need? That is the main reason I think that companies are not willing to hire freshers anymore. Because when they see a complete fresher, all they think to themselves is, there are so many courses available on YouTube and this is so readily available for such a low price like 8,000, 10,000 or like $200. So why hasn't this candidate done that? Why is he a complete fresher? Therefore, we are not going to hire you. I think this is a conspiracy theory. I'm putting on my tinfoil hat. But this is what's happening these days. It's what I feel. I mean, he's a little pretentious. Okay, I suppose. We are all humans, bro. Yes, sir. Most startups scam by ESOPs. ESOPs not necessarily a scam, bro. I would not call it a scam. Um, are ESOPs a scam? ESOPs are qualified retirement plans that buy, hold, and sell company stock for the benefit of employees. One of the main reasons ESOPs are often dismissed by business owners as a legitimate succession planning option is due to the many unfounded misperceptions about them. So yeah, you should do your research on ESOPs. I don't think I don't think it's necessarily a scam, but yeah, like Indians are obsessed with Gora Rang. By Gora Rang, he means fair color. But that's not only Indians, bro. That's the entire Southeast Asia. We are obsessed with clear skin, like fair skin, clear skin, and maybe 6 foot height. I don't know. I see this height obsession in the USA side on Instagram, like those street interviewers that just walk up to random people and start asking questions. Like, oh, you are the wife and you're the husband. What does he get in return on putting so much money into the house and blah blah blah. So every like culture has its own problems. And Southeast Asia, we are pretty much with white guys, obsessed with white guys. Those who look fair are successful in life. Okay. Confused whether I should switch from MNC to startup. See, I would say I don't have a problem with startups going from MNC because the one thing that you get in startups is the learning curve. Everything about a software from its conception stage, basically talking to the clients about what they want. From there, setting up the project, building the project, testing the project, deployment of the project, monitoring the project, deploying periodical updates to the project so that it runs stable. You get to experience all of it. All of it you get to experience in startups, which is not the case in MNCs. MNCs build such enterprise level applications that they just assign you a module and they ask you to do tasks on that module, which you are not even aware what that module does. What is this module a part of the big system and what role does it play? Nothing like that. Let's go. Yeah, we will. We will. Because there are new devs getting ready to graduate college to take advantage of every year. That's why. New devs getting ready to graduate college to take advantage of every year. Okay, I don't really understand that, Colin, what you meant by this. Because there are new devs getting ready to graduate college to take advantage of every year. What does that every year mean? Is that meaning that I don't know? I don't understand that. Bruv, blank is plentiful of low value, no matter what color is this. Yeah, yeah, I could say. Are you interested in gaining equity in a reputable startup or do you want decent money? Choose accordingly. I would say go with money. Or no, equity also sounds nice. But you have to pay your bills, bro. Danna Ramu. How are you able to pay your bills if you're working for equity? Because once you become a partner, I don't think you're gonna rake in the profits, are you? Because you have to wait for the company to actually go public and like go out in the market and make money. So that's a man, that's a doozy. Oh, hey, lesson. Sorry, I got excited. Hey, lesson, mama, welcome back. Uh, Bro, can you just tell your corporate experience, like exactly how do you manage your day? What will you do after you finish your working hours? Reply, please. How I manage my day? I wake up at 8 a.m. every day because my wife has to go to her job. So with the half hour, 8:30, sorry, 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. time slot that I get, I create. I don't create. I make breakfast for her so she can actually eat something and then go to her job. After that, 9 a.m. I open up my laptop and then at the same time start playing YouTube and go to make tea. Somewhere around 9:20, 9:25 a.m. 9:25 a.m. I drink the tea and I'm caught up with all the YouTube drama that is out there for me for the day. The reason I'm such a good YouTuber is because I am so in on YouTube. Like you can see the premium logo right here. And once I have that premium YouTube, you can understand how much YouTube I watch. So my mobile phone is charged by the time I'm done with tea and everything. Because in my kitchen there's a power port and I plug in my phone there. So then I come back and my laptop is here, my phone is here. Right now my phone is the camera for this live stream. So I start watching YouTube and I'm just coding all day. I can't really describe the process of what I code or how to break it down or whatever. But all I can say is I just code the entire time. 2 p.m. Afternoon is my lunch. 2:30 I'm done with lunch. I come back and I start coding some more. After that I keep coding until 6. Then my wife returns. I jump around that my wife has returned. It's sort of a thing I do for her. Try to be a little kid that excited to see to see her. After that we sit and chat about stuff. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. I code some more because I have so much work on me, so I have to Then 8 p.m. to 8:30 to 8:45 or 9 p.m. I am in my gym. Obviously, whoever follows me on Instagram, you know that I go to the gym. And then 9:15, 9:30, I came back. I come back to my house. Then we eat dinner at 10. And if I'm in the mood for coding some more, I work some more or watch YouTube. If not, fine, I go to sleep at 11. So by 12 midnight, I would say, before 12 midnight, I am already asleep. Because the next day, I have to wake up at 8 a.m. again. So I'm making sure that I am getting my 8 hours of sleep, given that age range that I'm in. So that's my entire day look like. And the entire time I'm watching YouTube. That is the reason I'm so caught up on every drama, almost with every channel that has anything to post, because I'm there. I watch all of that. Sometimes I get caught in rabbit holes of money YouTube videos. Sometimes I get caught in the rabbit hole of news reporters losing their entire act and laughing like crazy on video. News. Like these videos where somebody like a news reporter starts laughing. I find myself in these rabbit holes as well. So this is why I'm so caught up with all the drama that's happening. And only they see. This is a YouTuber that I recently found that covered a video on this kid who's acting like a baba.
Morning and
Yeah, this is the kid that is acting like that has infiltrated a market that is untapped right now. He, as a kid, is trained by his parents and given some answers to just ramble when he's asked. And every podcast that he does is a paid podcast where the questions are predetermined. That's how podcasts are now. And this is such a cute kid, but he is a poor kid because he is stuck with his parents' mentality, and they are trying to tap into the kids' religion market, where they are told that if you are starting your faith in your religion at age 50, then you are not a true believer in your religion. You should have started when you were a kid. And that's the market this kid and his parents are trying to infiltrate. But again, amazing channel. Only they see. Great channel, and he speaks in English as well, I think.
मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. You're basically watching serious man, religious version, and his dad knows that this business model works every time. It's been done, tested, it works always. इस बच्चे को ये भी पता है कि कैमरे पे कैसे behave.
Okay, so he mixes Hindi and English. Fine. But recently, I found myself in this controversy that's happening with this kid exploited by his parents. Anyway. Okay, I missed out on so many messages. Sorry. Bro, because most college students like to daydream rather than actually watch good tutorials from someone like Brad Traversy. Okay, that's a negative thing to say, Itachi. How can you say that they like to daydream, bro? They are not in college anymore, so how can you say that? Training takes time, effort, and money. And that's exactly what is offloaded by these YouTube content creators who are selling courses on such a massive scale. That is why companies are like, why would we invest any time, effort, or money? Just go buy this YouTuber's tutorial and watch it. The recent video by How Money Works about the skill gap is a great one that I would recommend. Okay. Yeah, I saw the thumbnail, bro, but I did not watch. I don't know. It's something like debunking the skill gap, isn't it? The insidious myth of the skills gap. 1 second, let me get my earphone, bro.
There are 8.2 million job openings in America right now, and around 7 million people actively looking for a job.
Okay, can you guys hear this? Oh, hey Abhinesh, welcome back. Oh, listen, Mama, sorry. Let me catch up. First of all, can you guys let me know that you can hear this?
There are also millions of Americans who have simply given up on even trying to look for a job. But still, companies are complaining.
What is complete fresher? I'm not used to the term. Complete fresher is a guy that has just passed out from college. That's it. He hasn't created any projects. He hasn't done anything apart from what was taught to him in his college. That's it. That's a complete fresher. For me, they add some amount as retention bonus in CTC. Yeah. They do that. Yeah. A fresher with zero coding skills and tech stack. So take home is less. Yeah, sort of agree, Dana Ramu. But I would say a complete fresher is somebody who has followed the college's syllabus down to the very syllabus. Nothing more than that, nothing less than that. And they have just passed out. So fresh graduate or like someone who's never coded. In India, a lot of freshers just have basic C knowledge. So yes, most have never coded. Yeah. White channels inquire random strangers about their D size. I agree. And also a lot of freshers from different branches get a developer jobs. Yeah. If I can do the stuff, then it's okay to add fake because many people do it. But what if they get caught? And how can be caught? Chances. It's actually the questions that get asked to you where you fumble. You can practice and practice and practice as much as you want. The script that you will prepare in your head. But in that situation, when somebody asks you a question that you were not expecting and you fumble or you panic, that's when they know that you're lying. HR people, all they do is they read body language. That's all they do. You join a startup when you believe that the company's equity actually is going to be more than the salary. But yes, finding a great startup is almost impossible. Yeah, exactly. That's the paradox. That's the choice here, isn't it? You are basically investing in a startup yourself if you're working for equity. And that's terrifying. Coming from a background where you don't have money to begin with, why would you invest? On a side note, love your hair. Give us some grooming tips. Bro, you love my hair. I am losing my hair, bro. Don't lie. You brought YouTube Premium just to avoid Dev Gadvi and Jatan Shah. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. That's the thing. You are not wrong. Because yesterday my YouTube Premium expired, and I saw this premium go back to YouTube, and I actually experienced how many ads you guys go through, and like holy crap, it's unreal. So you are not wrong that I'm avoiding advertisements and I just want to get to the video. That's all. Ideally, you want to temper their expectations for the role, and also a lot of companies don't even know what the role actually pertains. True. Bro, just a guess. Why don't you sit instead of keeping standing? It's because I am trying to burn calories. 6 days of the week, I am sitting down and I am coding. The part where I explained my day, all the time I am sitting on my ass. And you know what has happened recently? The skin there has got rashes. So I can't really sit on my chair because every time I sit, it burns up. My ass is on fire these days. And that's not just the food I'm eating. That's actually the rashes I'm having because of sitting for so prolonged periods of time. So it's actually hurting right now to burn calories. True. He got inspired by Linus Torvalds. Also true. Is PHP Laravel still worth it to learn? Yes, it is. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can hear. Tell me something about freelancing and how much we can earn as a web developer with React skills. I really can't answer that, bro. Virgin in IT field, pure fresher. Piyush Garg's this video, something has gone wrong with developers, is blown up. Oh, really? Okay, I'll watch it. One sec. Playback speed 1.5. Boom.
That they can't get the people they need. There's one reason that has been used time and time again to explain all of this.
A range of companies are looking at how to close the skills gap.
Just a skill gap.
A skills gap.
Yep, the skills gap. There are people looking for work and jobs on offer, but the skills of those people and the requirements of the jobs just don't line up. It's a simple, elegant explanation to a major problem, but it's also almost entirely made up.
20-year-old Jesus Villegas is in the second year of his training. He's building a career in advanced construction technology.
Today's incomes gap is largely a skills gap.
87% of Americans said that they are going to need to get skills and new training throughout their work life. It's really remarkable.
The skills gap, also known as the skill shortage or just good old structural unemployment, is a convenient excuse for a lot of major issues in today's job market that are often swept under the rug by businesses, politicians, and even economic statistics. If a hospital is hiring a doctor, but the only person in town looking for a job has a degree in computer science, then obviously that role is not going to be filled regardless of how much time and effort the applicant has put into their education. The argument that you would have seen is that the same problem is playing out everywhere across the world, which is why even if companies claim to be desperate to hire people, you might struggle to find a job. The whole argument conveniently shifts the blame of any labor market problems onto the workers because they are the ones that haven't trained to the right skills or developed the right experience.
See, I have a counter argument on this. I think I can say something about this. In the software development market, if you have a large team that you're working with and somebody new joins in, you don't give them the production access to them, do you? It's not like a new developer, a complete newbie or noob has entered the team and here's the AWS access, here is the Stripe access, here is, whatever email service access, everything production, and you're ready to work. It doesn't happen, does it? Because we know as software developers that we have to provide them the sandbox or the testing accounts for them to explore whatever they want, do whatever they want, and it doesn't cause any harm to the product. And when we have the faith in them that now they are willing to understand and they have understood how this test account is supposed to work, that's when the API keys are handed to them for production accounts, and now they know that they have to be careful using them. Can this be true for all the domains that we are talking about? Like doctors, as they said. I don't know about the doctor's ecosystem, so I would not know if a doctor's first day itself is handling somebody going through, heart attack or whatever. But that is a good point. Like skills gap, I think it's a domain specific. Programming, I know that this is how it works. The freshers who are entering into the market, who are entering the company, they are given small modules to work with. They are mostly told that they have to understand the code first, so they are given like 2 or 3 days. They are given CRUD forms, like those forms like first name, last name, email, whatever, like data collection, and just saving it in database and reading back from it. And when they spend some time with that, that's when they are assigned the big tasks. But can we really say the same thing about all of the other domains? Like we have on the screen right here, doctor, lawyer, accountant, chef, or this guy, the cream sweater guy. I don't know who this is, but anyway, this is a good point.
Experience.
Fine. The skills gap. I think something is wrong with developers. Piyush Garg.
So, hey everyone, welcome
Bro, 20 hours ago and 25,000 views. Okay.
back. Welcome to another exciting video. And ये वीडियो थोड़ा डिफरेंट होने वाला है फ्रॉम रेस्ट ऑफ माय वीडियोस. इस वीडियो के अंदर मैं आपसे कुछ बात
Bro, this is a Hindi video. How can I watch this? I think I have to cover on the captions. This is also in Hindi. Auto translate. English.
बात करना चाहता हूँ वेरी सीरियस एंड विच इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर यू गाइस. सो रिसेंटली व्हाट वी हैव सीन दैट a lot of students are struggling to get a job, right? हम रोज देखते हैं टेक ट्विटर पे, हम रोज देखते हैं लिंक्डइन पे, एंड अगर मैं किसी स्टूडेंट से बात भी करता हूँ, गूगल मीट भी करता हूँ, सो इट बेसिकली द सेम क्वेश्चन कि जॉब कैसे मिलेगी, हम जॉब में कैसे एंटर करें, रेफरल कहाँ से लें, इंटरव्यू के लिए तैयारी कहाँ से करें, क्या पढ़कर जाएं, क्या एक प्रोजेक्ट बनाएं कि हमारी नौकरी लग जाए. सो इस तरह के कुछ क्वेश्चन आर देयर विच इज लाइक देयर. या फिर एक और कॉमन क्वेश्चन कि ChatGPT आ गया है, AI आ गया है, तो वो हमारी जॉब ले जाएगा. तो सी there is some serious problem going on with the young generation. Sorry to say, but yes, that's true. So there is some serious problem going on with this generation. तो मैं आपको बस ये चाहता हूँ कि आप इस पर्टिकुलर वीडियो को बस देखो, ज़्यादा पर्सनल मत लेना. Which is practical, which is not easy to implement. ठीक है, so let's understand with this. नंबर वन थिंग, जब भी आप टेक ट्विटर या किसी भी फेमस पर्सनालिटी से या किसी भी ऐसे पर्सन से बात करते हो जिसको ऑलरेडी इस इंडस्ट्री में बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सपीरियंस है, आपका क्वेश्चन ये रहेगा कि लेट्स से इफ यू मीट एन इंजीनियर फ्रॉम गूगल, राइट, तो आपका ये क्वेश्चन रहेगा कि कैसे जाऊँ मैं गूगल में, राइट, कैसे मैं इंटरव्यू को क्लियर करूँ, कौन से इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चन आए थे. तो पहली बात ये है कि आपका वो क्वेश्चन ही रॉन्ग है. आपको ये पूछना ही नहीं चाहिए कि इंटरव्यू में कैसे जाऊँ. आपके सामने एक 100x डेव खड़ा है, आपके सामने एक एक आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स डेवलपर इज राइट इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, एंड इंस्टेड ऑफ आस्किंग कि इंटरव्यू में क्या क्या क्वेश्चन आएंगे, योर क्वेश्चन मस्ट बी आपका टेक के साथ एक्सपीरियंस कैसा है. एक चीज़ समझो, हर एक के पास एक लिमिटेड टाइम है, करेक्ट. जब आप टेक ट्विटर या कोई भी ट्विटर पे ज्वाइन करते हो, वहाँ पर इतने सारे इंजीनियर्स हैं जिन्होंने अपनी लाइफ में बहुत कुछ अचीव किया, एंड स्टिल इफ यू आर आस्किंग जस्ट दिस क्वेश्चन कि इंटरव्यू की तैयारी कैसे करें, रेफरल कैसे लें, यू आर वेस्टिंग ऑन योर क्वेश्चन, राइट. व्हाट
I do agree with that, but it's an irrelevant point. I don't think what is wrong with developers. Like, if somebody has watched this video, something is wrong with developers. Did they provide context, like exactly what is wrong with developers? I think I do agree with the sentiment that when you ask somebody how much CSS is required to get a job, like that's a stupid question to ask. How much HTML do I need to learn? How much PHP do I need to learn? How much Java I have to learn? All of these are stupid questions. I know, but it's a Hindi video, bro. Animesh, I'll watch this video later. Because there might be somebody who doesn't know, especially Colin, that doesn't know Hindi. Is bald and bankrupt right about India? Exactly. See how much this has sparked now. There isn't happening. There are so many things happening in tech industry, isn't it? Varun Maya video I watched and I was pissed off because
So you've been living with your parents.
I'll show you what video I watched.
Sundar,
This one, career advice for a world after AI. I actually
challenge
got
and ben-
pissed off about this video because he is coming out with such bold claims and he's saying things like coding jobs won't be the same as you know it. AI agents are going to change everything. And this guy is, I would say, pro replacing developers. He is himself a CEO. Therefore, he completely wants software developers to go away. So he throws all sorts of opinions and all sorts of things where he's like, software developers are going to get replaced. But if you skip to the end of this video, sorry.
really want. The thing can now reason, the thing can write, the thing can really help you, right? But your insights need to be correct. You need to be the manager who knows the market well, and that will really help. That's how you actually make money. Not what you wishfully think customers want, but what they really want. Then you use the tool, you use AI to make that, and use your network or whatever distribution you end up building to sell it. It's a very exciting time if you want to build stuff and sell it. And as always, chart your own path. It's your story to write, not mine, not anybody else's. It's me for this opinion. Or people think I'm completely wrong and I'm a bozo, I'm an idiot. But if you listen to your gut, and that's the only thing that's changed in the last 1.5 years, which is I've stopped listening to everybody else. I'm like, this is what the experiment I've run tells me. This is the evidence. And this is what I should bet on. This is what I shouldn't bet on. Here's how it plays together. If you do that, you end up doing a little bit better for yourself. And in the last 1.5 years, we've done reasonably well. So my main advice is I think you should stop listening to the masses, to the industry, to the
See, stop listening to the masses, stop listening to the experts.
experts, whatever it is. You should not even listen to this video.
See, he himself said it. You should not listen to the video itself. So if you are lacking a spine and you're not willing to stand your ground, it's sad that you have to create videos then. If you're unsure about anything that you're saying, then why bother saying? If you're just gonna be like, bro, divorce your wife, but I don't know, don't take my opinion, so why even bother giving advice? Right? Varun, this guy, such a demotivated guy with Tanmay Bhatt. I don't know what this guy has to do with Tanmay Bhatt. How to survive and thrive in this tough developer economy. Okay, this sounds
In today's video, I'm going to try to help you think rationally
like
about the
useful.
current developer economy we're in. We all know times are tough right now. We've had almost 300,000 layoffs in tech in 2023, and we're currently at around 60,000 layoffs for this year of 2024. And it's even worse for the junior developers and those trying to break into the industry. You guys have to directly compete against the mids and seniors also looking for work. And if you take a look at Reddit, many of these seniors are actually glad about this purging of newbies and boot campers and the cleansing of imposters. Remember that guy?
I really hope that the use of the word engineer will get properly regulated. Like it's in many countries in relation of traditional engineering. All those self-educated are giving software engineering a bad reputation, and it's high time the industry is getting regulated and cleansed of the imposters. Thing is, everybody thinks that they are imposters at some stage anyway. There is no certificate, there is no barrier to entry in software anymore. You can be a commerce guy with 3-year experience in sales. You can still get a job as a coder. There is no, there is nothing that requires you to do if you want to get into tech.
So what do? Do we give up? Is it time to switch professions? Is it all over? Oh wait, there's also AI. AI isn't taking our jobs, but it sure is a steaming slice of apple pie for pretty much every tech organization looking to free up menial work or to optimize any process AI plays well with. But again, what do we do here? Well, first, we need to think reasonably about it all. That's what I want to do in this video. Let's think about the landscape we're in. What do we know we need to be doing? And what can we add to this to give us an edge? And how can we mute out all the extreme what ifs? Here are 4 things. Number 1, you need to actually make sure you're good at what you do. The days of check out my skill of building landing pages is over. AI does that. In fact, it can do it from a sketch my 8-year-old can draw up in 5 minutes. This economy, it's a skill economy, not a demand economy. Lots of supply, low demand. Employers, they have the advantage. There's a large pool to choose from. They want skilled workers. So
This is where I find problems with these videos. Like, these are so biased videos. Getting good at what you do is not enough. Getting good at selling yourself is enough. You have to be like a coked up raccoon. You have to be applying to companies left and right every day. You have to do that. Only then you have a slight hints of a chance that you can actually land an interview. And when you do land an interview, you have to be good at selling your skills, that the employer is actually convinced that you are the person that they are looking for. And how he said that employers have the advantage, bro, they always had that advantage. There were always a surplus in the market for tech workers, or as they call it, white collar workers. Okay. Anyone has any sort of video they want me to react to?
So you need to be spending your time perfecting your craft. If this whole thing has made you sick of coding and you want to do something else, go for it. If not, then you need to keep leaning in. And this doesn't mean you can't be a great generalist, but whatever your specialty is, or whatever job you're trying to land or shift into, you need to be sure you can really nail down that technology. This means if you primarily work around React, you should be now consuming the advanced React books. If you're primarily working around Kubernetes administration, you should now be getting the CKA or the CKS certifications. This deeper pursuit will make you more valuable in this economy, and when things pick back up, you'll be the expert in that economy. In addition, now's the time to revisit those computer science fundamentals.
What do you feel about thriving technologists and fake agile projects? See, thriving technologies, or as his previous name was, healthy software developer, I think healthy programmer or healthy software developer, that was his name before. I do like that channel, because he really gets into the mindsets of software developers. His title of the video and the thumbnail of the video is spot on. He sticks to the topic that he's talking about. He doesn't divert into something else. And fake agile projects. I don't know what a fake agile project would be. Wow, the chat has suddenly died down. What's happened, guys? Is everybody chilling a little too much? What should be the expected salary for a fresher with a 3-month Python Django? Bro, I hate Sherian's coding school. I hate him because the same month that I created a video about Devin not replacing software engineers is the same month they created a video on AI replacing developers, Devin replacing developers. Eating right now. Yeah, I thought so. Because you guys are not going to see me eat chow mein today or Maggie today, because 5 minutes before the stream started, I actually had my lunch, chola bhatura, and I'm actually full right now, and that's why my stomach may seem a little protruding. Oh, hey, Akshay. Where is Devin? You know, Devin is still valued at $2 billion. It's mind blowing to me. Net worth of Devin. Cognition Labs. Sorry. Okay, Cognition only began working on its product last year and doesn't generate any meaningful revenue. Here you go. Seeks $2 billion valuation. Oh, so they are seeking a 2 billion valuation. They haven't got a 2 billion valuation. But its actual net worth is 350 million. How many bhaturas? I actually ate, first there were 4, then I took 3, then I took 2. 9 bhaturas, yeah. I was recently focusing on test writing for my program. Do you think this will be useful skill and make me stand out? Yes, it will. It's actually good for writing software anyway. Test-driven developments. Benefits of test-driven development. So test-driven development actually, I wouldn't say improved code quality, Code quality is something very subjective. Early bug detection, yes, I can say that, because when you write test first, you actually know, Babu, you actually know what the code is supposed to do, and your tests help you out with that. 9 bhaturas is my 3 times meal. Bro, actually, I think Animesh, you were talking about this size of a bhatura. Mine was like this size, like very small bhatura. What do you think about diversity hiring? Bro, Pina gonna get me cancelled. I'm no cap on God, for real. He gonna get me cancelled. Um, I'll share my GitHub repo of my recent projects. It's a mini project that I created in 5 days. Would you please review it? Yeah, sure. Nvidia CEO is giving these YouTubers a shoulder. Yeah. That is what's happening. Ever since Jensen Huang came out and said that nobody should learn how to code, the only coding language should be English, he sold the dream for shovels to companies. Like they're gonna get gold, but they won't. Um, Devon's founder works on GPT-o1 LLM. Do you know, I saw a news article today why GPT-o1 sucks at coding. Why GPT-o1 sucks at coding. Here you go. Analytics India magazine. This is the news article I saw, and this is such a accurate representation of GPT models in general. So there's a tweet that got viral that GPT-4o is bad at coding but fast. GPT-o1 is still bad at coding, but you have to wait an eternity for it. And the thinking part, I'm so happy when these things gets debunked. Global average LCV generation coding completion. Okay, I don't know what these are. For every developer who's dealing with deadlines, the first and most important thing is the response time. Oh, fuck off. Is that response time? But even if you were to ignore the response time, multiple developers have mentioned that it gets stuck after the thinking phase and won't respond at all. Nice. Very nice. New features is set timeout and thinking. Yeah. Oh, so they're actually showing the example. Mike Young, while reviewing the oven models, mentioned that the increased response time to the thinking stage can be a big deterrent, especially when you require quick answers. The model sometimes gets stuck in thinking mode and never returns a response, happening about 40% of the time. 40%, man, that is brutal. It acts like it's done processing, but the answer never comes. It's often just a blank reply or just a few characters. Thought for 82 seconds and just AP. Like that's the wow. It's ChatGPT clone. Yeah. Bro, hiring women is not diversity hiring, bro. Don't say it like that. I have met women in my experience who are less competent than you would expect them to. But I have also met women in my experience that are highly competent than you would expect them to. I don't really see like I'm going to help with a man or a woman. I don't see that. I see a programmer like a programmer. And when I ask them a question and they are able to answer it, they automatically gain respect to me. If they are able to help me out of a situation in a company or in my daily tasks, that's all I need. Because in a company, okay, fine. O1 takes 70 seconds of thinking to fix a bug in the buggy code it generated. And even after this fix, the code still doesn't run. I'm not sure I'm willing to wait for so long and get a buggy code at the end. I'm so happy this is what's the reality of ChatGPT O1. I have seen girls don't know basic Git commands and getting packages like 12 to 20 LPA. Bro, I have seen an entire IT department led by a guy who had about 15 years of experience who doesn't know what Git is. The idea for code versioning for him was zip up the entire company's code, timestamp it with a date, and just put it in Google Drive. That was his idea of code versioning. So I think you are very cherry picking women of their competence. But if you look on the other side, on the men's side as well, don't assume that every man is a brilliant software developer. Because the levels of stupidity that I have seen, if I were to cherry pick men and women, the levels of stupidity I have seen on both sides is mind blowing. But the amount of brilliance that I have seen on both sides is also mind blowing. People are people. You just have to accept that. And I've seen this sort of sexism in my Discord chat as well, or the r/developers India subreddit. Developers India. This is the Developers India community on Reddit. I have seen the same sort of sexism here as well, where people are like, my college is only getting the women hired. What should I do? Or I'm seeing only women getting hired in blah and blah company. What should I do? And that's not a good attitude, bro. So my attitude, my suggestion would be don't think in these terms. Everybody is brilliant. Everybody is not brilliant. We are just humans, and that's like how it is. It's my first ever project, which is more about user friendliness and project management, and not and clean code. Send it to me on Discord, Akshay. Like, bro, I have to tell him basic Git. That's still, but still, that's no excuse to, I don't see how proper architecture and actually finishing your goddamn tests. I don't see how proper architecture and actually finishing a goddamn test after they build an aspect that isn't just better than TDD. I'm not getting your messages today, Colin. Maybe you're typing too fast. How proper architecture and actually finishing a goddamn test after you build an aspect isn't just better than TDD. Oh, okay. So you're saying that rather than writing test-driven development, we should focus on proper architecture and like actually finishing our tests. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I do sort of agree that development shouldn't be test driven. It should be architecture driven. It should be modularized driven. You assign a module to someone and treat it as a independent module, isn't it? I do agree. Let me share it on your Discord. Yeah, I'll review it. Okay, Akshay, I'll check. I'll check. You won't be cancelled. You can talk, my man. I know, I can talk. But anyway, NVIDIA founder says no software engineer. Fine, fuck that guy. I'm a full stack developer for the past 3 years, now working on ASTs of multiple programming languages. But the question I have, it's very niche. How this skill would help me? What is AST of multiple programming language? Full form of AST. Abstract syntax tree, which is data structure that represent the structure for computer program source code. Okay, so I think you're saying that you know only surface level solutions. The electricity is gone here. I'm just hoping it lasts. My battery lasts long enough. Um, how is it possible, bro, that you can be 3 years experienced, but you're working on multiple programming languages? But the real question, I don't necessarily see that. I think I am short-sighted in this question. Maybe it will help you with framework building jobs. Like, you know, Laravel, .NET, these people also need developers to create the frameworks so that other people can create projects on them. I think it will help you in that sense with your learning curve. Money, however, I don't see it helping you. Maybe because I'm short-sighted. Don't take my word seriously on this. Hey, done. I check your Discord server. Okay, fine. It's ChatGPT clone. Okay. All source files are in SRC. New features. Okay. I didn't use any inbuilt libraries other than STD. Prajwal Praju says these days AI tools suck at coding, and they should be. It's nice that it's happening. Like, I really want this sentence to blow up in everybody's face who said that, oh, jobs are not gonna exist in 5 years. Especially that Imad Mustaq guy. Every time I see his face, I get pissed. Anyway, honestly, when your software's main issue are fidelity and consistency, having it double check itself is just going to add redundancy and a serious possibility of unpredictable looping. Yeah, I mean, yes. I agree. I agree. Double checking. This is where the beauty of programming is, isn't it? You write simple code and it won't just work. You write too much of a complicated code, then that code itself will require testing frameworks to make sure that it is running properly. I have always said it and I'll say it again. Writing code is cheap, but making sure that the code is working correctly is expensive as hell. Because when you write some code, all you're doing is using your knowledge and your experience, and you are putting it in a code editor and deploying it to production. But making sure that the code runs properly, which is when your customers are using the code that you wrote, that's a lot more expensive than what it seems. Because if your code ends up failing in the hands of customers, it's going to cost real money to the investors and the company. So writing code is a cheap process, but making sure that the code works as intended is a hell lot more expensive than writing code. The only thing I would say, Mad Inc., about diversity hiring is you saw what's happened to DEI hiring in government agencies and game companies. They are getting rid of all of their DEI departments and all that. And I think the same thing will happen to the diversity hirings. Whoever is non-competent in a company, when they start to make losses for the companies can spot it just like that. That who is it responsible that we are losing money, and they will just get rid of them. So it's a very short-lived process of getting jobs and all that. But they're gonna get fired. Whoever is non-competent quickly gets fired in the tech sector, at least. That's what I believe. This AVTV concept, I don't really like Varun Maya, because Varun Maya is following the exact same video editing path like AVTV. If you notice it, you will see it. Watch a Varun Maya video and then go watch an AVTV video. You will feel like it is the exact same people who did the camera work, the editing work. Okay, no, no, no. I hate when people say that. Some of the best coders I know are women, and given a choice between a woman and a man coder, I'll take a woman. They're always almost more careful. That's sexist as well, Colin. That's also sexist. The best person for the job gets the job. That's ideally how it should be. We should not keep our biases in our heads when it comes to hiring people, whether it's men or women. This sort of division itself is responsible for the sexism and, whatever happens in the tech industry and how toxic it is. Everybody is toxic towards one another. So, you saying that you want to hire women because they are almost always careful, that's again sexist on your part if you think about it in a way. But I don't like when hiring only allows female to only to participate, especially for fresher. Really? That happens? Anurag Kush, you will find such men too. Bad coders are gender independent. Exactly. Abhijit, you get it. Bad coders are everywhere, whether it's men, women, children, old people, anywhere. I've shared it. Can I ask you why you hate Shwetab Gangwar? I actually did discuss about Shwetab, but that's actually towards the start of the stream, Priyanshu. So you may need to rewind a little bit, or you may need to rewind a little bit to see the part where I talked about Shwetab. In this stream itself, you can find it. But I think if I got into it once again, I'll again go into a 10-minute spree of talking. Check your server, man. I mentioned you there. I will. Akshay. Okay, fine. Why are company using .NET in India? Why not Golang for backend? Bro, ask the company. What would I know about that? .NET has stood the test of time. .NET is actually a lot more stable. .NET is used by Microsoft. .NET is very popular among developers. .NET has good community support. .NET has multiple frameworks. Veritasium is such a dope channel, isn't it? Fraction solver. Oh, is it a Rust project? Doesn't seem like much. Basic function, error handling, utils. Okay, I'm gonna ask the chat to read this code. DM'd you to on Discord. That's because women in STEM are still in minority. Just look at the struggles they have to face when minority in any field. Okay. Struggles as in every fresher is struggling, still many are not placed with decent knowledge. Are you still learning NeoVim? Yes, I am. Aman, yeah. Also, the packages are too much inflated for these diversity hiring programs. Okay, okay. Wow, okay. The reason is that a lot of companies have already got Microsoft subscriptions, so they go for the default option. Okay. Let mute remaining 5. Let mute activate menu true. When input is valid and a possible choice, then following lines are executed. Loop. If activate menu, let me use final choice 0. String new factor to check. Program will quit after making wrong inputs. Press Ctrl to force quit. This is Rust code, bro. I don't really write Rust, so I wouldn't know. But good work though, good work. I think anything created in Rust is good. ABTV is his and his wife company and they do a video editing cohort with it. I knew it. I knew it. I think ABTV, their banner itself shows Varun Maya right here. Do you think that Python library are becoming like JavaScript library? I'm not in the Python ecosystem, bro. Oh, hey, Bhavya. Long time no see, bro. Also, these companies are ancient, so they don't trust other technologies. True, true. Something that has stood the test of time, they are not going to back away from it anytime soon. That's the problem here. Did you hear the case of entire HR team getting fired because they can't shortlist a resume of its own senior manager? Yes, I did. It's good that it happened. It's good. So what about future? Are they going to be stuck with .NET or try better like Golang? Bro, you cannot say Golang is better by .NET. Okay, I'll be back in 1 second. 1 sec. यहाँ पे बैठ दो बजे मैं चलूँ ठीक है okay yep, I myself want skills over any other preferences. Yeah, that's how it should be, isn't it? Yeah, bro, there are many top companies like American Express, Cisco, etc. My man, I appreciate you for answering everyone's question, but you know what? People will change with time, like Neeraj Walia, who only answers those who super chat him. So don't be that person in the future. Nah, I won't be that. In the same, like in this live stream itself, somebody paid me 200 rupees and I answered their question, but I treat their questions with the same level of seriousness as everyone else's questions. If you decide to super chat me, then that's great. I think that's your niceness that you are willing to show to me, that you value my opinions to the point where you are willing to pay me money. But just because you are not paying money to me, it doesn't mean anything. I don't think I think of myself as such a great entity that has to like charge people to talk to them. I just don't. You guys gave me this platform to speak. There is the reason that right now there is like 20, how many? 19 viewers right now. You 19 of you could have done anything on your Sunday afternoon and could have like done better things with your life. But you decided to stay here. That's actually payment enough for me. That's more than payment enough for me. Okay, Akshay is like so excited over his project, isn't it? Veritasium is goated along with Vsauce. You don't insult Vsauce like that. Vsauce is like so he is like another dimension itself, next level dimension. Vsauce. I did a video on Vsauce. I don't know if you watched it. A lot of companies are choosing to use other tech, so you can pick and choose where you want to work. Thing is, Darna Ramu, there is such a thing called Docker, so they can create a container of a Golang backend if they really need it, and they can just seamlessly integrate with .NET. Um, just laid the foundation. I focus mainly on flawless error handling and a modular division. That's good for you. That's good for you. As a complete beginner, it really taught me a lot. Yeah, exactly. I just hate reservation, I guess. Oh, hey, Roop. Happy to have you back. Hey, Mana. Hello to you as well. Hey, can you please share Discord link? One sec. View your channel. Boom. Here you go. I'm coming back to India. Can't stay in today's live stream. Okay, fine, Dhruv. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, can you please? I'm coming back to India. Where in India, bro? Where do you live, Bhavya? Um, Remember, only a stable foundation can we have a great structure. Just understand what you are focusing on and go all in. Great. Hello, sir. Good to see today. No exposing stream going on. I actually did it. I did it in the beginning. I think you should watch the stream when it's done. Then you will see what I did. I've been working on my own this project dedicatedly, so I'm a little too excited. Sorry if I'm sounding cringe. No, you aren't. Nah. एक ही दिल है कितनी बार जीतोगे सिड भैया Sundays are very better with your live stream. Thanks, Krish. Thank you. Uh, yes, Tamik, and thanks a lot for the. Oh, you are from Delhi. Okay. Damn. I'm in Kolkata. If you plan to celebrate Durga Puja in Kolkata, come here. I'll join you. Here is the Vsauce video I did, Akshay, so you can watch it. By the way, I landed into this channel, Max Chernov, yesterday, and I can tell you his making style of vlogs is actually very dope. I ended up, I'm not a vlog person myself, but I ended up watching his vlogs so much. 2 or 3 videos I watched back to back. Like you can see that YouTube is recommending me why a Michelin starred chef chose India over France for life. Like YouTube is pushing his videos to me now. सच कह ले सच कल्ला हो जाए सच कह ले सच कह ले सच कल्ला हो जाए. Marcus Brownlee is in such a like hot water these days, isn't it? Because he created a $60 subscription for a wallpaper app. Like seriously, a wallpaper app. Mind blowing. Anyway, Bhaiya, you don't leave doing live stream on any Sunday, on every Sunday. Yeah, I won't. Sundays are better with you and Sarthak Goswami. Who's Sarthak Goswami, bro? 1.8 million subs. When influencers get exposed, can India stop its rising cancer cases? You can see a pattern in his thumbnail, isn't it? Like 5 faces.
President.
Can these companies save India engineers? The biggest show off, Sunday show. Wow, okay. News की बात entertainment के साथ. Okay, so he's a entertaining news kind of guy. Okay. I watched it and absolutely loved it. Here's a video idea. Why learning core concepts is better for long term rather than learning libraries without understanding their core concepts for short term. Thing is, right, libraries are constructed essentially for that purpose. If you are requiring to have something easily plug into your system and it works out of the box and it just gets the job done, that's why libraries are created. And core concepts is when you decide to write your own vulnerabilities and you decide that I want every control on every single line of the code. Like Shopify apps, right? There is handler, there is a library for Shopify apps, but I decided to write my own because I wanted core control over every line of code that I write. The same thing is libraries are for. They are just plug and play systems. You just install them, you just require the files, you just invoke the function, and that's it. So in a sense, libraries are created for this specific purpose. But of course, it's better to learn core concepts. Thing is, right, when you look at your React project or your Laravel project or your Python library project, there is a node modules or a vendor folder in your project which contains the source code of all the libraries that your project is using. But my question is, how often do you go in them and read the code and try to understand it? Never, almost never. So that's how I see it. Like, that's why the libraries are created, that you don't worry about the core concepts or whatever. Just install it, just invoke the function, and that's it. There is nothing wrong with that as well. But I can see what you're saying. I can see what you're saying. Like, core concepts is greater than library learning. Sure, yeah. Oh, okay. What are your views on Satoshi Nakamoto HBO documentary? I haven't seen it, bro. I haven't seen it. His channel feels like crowded because of those thumbnails. Yeah, it does. It does. There are so many faces here. It's like, you get in, you get in, you get in, everybody get in. It does feel like that. But I'm gonna watch this guy, Sarthak Goswami. I'll watch him. I may have watched like a couple of his videos at some point. By the way, this video that Linus did,
what if we could have
where he created a screen like this big.
Oh man,
it would be so dope playing games on this.
That's not a world record.
It's a Linus world record.
Behold, the much smaller
Let's go.
Dan's got it. No, Dan, you do the honors. I don't think we've ever actually seen Dan. GG/float plane. I'll see you guys over there.
It's about to happen. Woo!
Such a big screen.
Oh man, that is wild.
Look, I've seen a lot of really cool tech. I have never seen this. Okay, I've seen displays like this, but they're always out of reach at the top of buildings or whatever. I don't actually get to game on them.
Oh my god. You could actually drive like this though. You can see so much of the road in front of you.
The car is bigger than an actual car.
That's hilarious.
Look at the scenery though.
Yeah.
Like, it's freaking scenic.
Yeah, this video like really put me in a different trance in itself. Like, such a big screen in front of you, it would be dope. Sunday show is great to get news as well as getting entertained. Yeah. By the way, anyone interested in game dev, make sure to watch Pirate Software. He has great insight with that. Pirate Software, I haven't really checked out his channel, bro. And I know it's sort of a trio, like Prime and Theo and Pirate Software, but I haven't seen his channel that much. What are your views on learning blockchain development? Bro, I don't know how demand blockchain is in right now. Blockchain jobs. 4,000 blockchain jobs in India. Cryptocurrency jobs and blockchain jobs. Let's see. What is the salary that they are providing? Marketing, business development, Web3, electronic, product designer, software engineer, protocol engineer. How much are they paying? Like, what is the pay here? The option of getting paid in digital currency. Okay, but what does that mean? How much money is it? Fine. You won't tell me? Okay, I think I missed out. Okay, man, gotta go. Thanks a lot for all the knowledge you shared here, and thanks for looking at my project. I'll hop in again next stream next Sunday. Sure, bro. Thanks, Akshay, for stopping by. Bye bye. Do you know about Telegram team software development workflow? What is that? Telegram team software development workflow. No, I don't know about it, bro. I don't know about it. Sorry. Sorry, Picasso. Hello, sir. Don't call me sir. Fahmifdi. Okay, I don't know if I said it correctly. I want to ask, is it possible or impossible for a beginner programmer to become backend in just 3 months with help of ChatGPT? I don't know what becoming a backend engineer means. If you can design APIs, if you can do the task of handling data in your database with relation management and everything, then yeah, you are a backend developer. But I can't specifically say if you would be able to. It all depends on how committed you are as a backend engineer. How committed you are to learn the technologies that backend has to show you, like Python or like database is the main thing in backend, like MongoDB or MySQL or Postgres. What are you willing to learn? That's when you call yourself a backend engineer. So it all just depends on you. In 3 months, why are you giving yourself a deadline of 3 months? It would take you years to become a backend developer, like proper backend developer, where you would be able to call yourself that. Sahil, I will say, learn the tech being used in Rust, and web is great. If you rationally think about it, it's just a ledger that cannot be edited. At least that's what blockchain is based on. Sure. Also, a lot of these blockchain companies have done rug pulls and scams. I don't have good thoughts about that industry. Yeah, so do I. So do I. Almost everything in Web3 is just a scam. Yeah. Crypto is just pyramid schemes with extra steps. There's only Bitcoin that has done well. Otherwise, almost everything is about to be a scam or is already a scam. Bro, there is such a thing like AI has so much impact on the development market recently that I could make a video about ChatGPT o1. But I sort of hear your frustrations as well, where you are tired of hearing the AI hype over and over again. So it kind of puts me in a difficult position where I do want to talk about what's happening in the tech market these days, but you guys are frustrated the same level as I am. I want these conversations to stop. Mana is just not saying anything. He's just laughing. That's fine. That's fine. Um, New York is
software engineer
crazy
living in New York
expensive, isn't it? Like New York, $10,000 a month in New York is almost nothing, isn't it, Colin? Personally, I think it's really useful to at least keep updating on it. But there's a lot more useful stuff to be covering. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
City, I have never felt more broke. As of 2024,
See, the first sentence itself, I have never felt more broke in New York.
I started tracking my expenses because for some reason I felt like I had barely any money left over, even though I was making a good amount of bread every single month. And that's when I realized how much Uncle Sam and living in New York City is affecting my monthly income. I almost did not release this video because it may be a bit too real. Since I am, you should watch it. For 1,000 years, good luck. So starting off the good stuff, my salary. And this is where the pocket watchers are about to feast. My salary is roughly $136,000 a year. And of course, this is pre-tax. This is just the amount written on the offer letter. Surprisingly, some may say this is on the low end, and the reason is because some
New York is somewhere you live because you don't know any better. California, is it not better than New York? But it's a East Coast, West Coast thing, isn't it? I'm currently in my second year of college. I'm thinking of learning a backend technology like Node.js and was wondering if there is any demand for it in the Indian market. Yes, there is. There is. Node.js is still very relevant. So learn it.
of these software engineering salaries in New York City can get out of hand, like astronomical. In fact, a L2 at Stripe has a base salary of $181,000. That's more than my entire first year total compensation. So now talking about my offer, what exactly is it? Well, I interned at Capital One in 2022 in New York City, and I ended up getting a full-time offer because I'm him. Not really, simply every intern ended up getting a full-time offer as long as you did your job. Now, I am blessed to even have a full-time software engineering position because I've seen those TikToks about computer science students gonna end up being homeless when they graduate because the job market is horrible right now.
Thank you. God bless you. I used to go to uni. What course? Oh, computer science.
And between dev and AI and the current job market, software engineers' futures is looking a little bit grim. But hey, if business majors still exist, we have a fighting chance. So going into my full-time offer for Capital One, it was a $136,000 base salary with a $27K sign-on, which was already taxed, so it ended up being $15,000 and then $1,500 for relocation.
A $27,000 getting taxed becomes $15,000. Holy crap, bro. That's how high the taxes are? Bro, click on my profile. Like there you will find only one rap video song of mine, which was like 30-second play that I made that while I was in my college. Fucking hell, bro. Fucking hell. It's almost 50% tax. $27,000 becoming $15,000. Holy moly. Shit, bro.
Because for some reason, some companies think $1,500 is enough for relocation NYC. We also get a $3,500 to $7,000 performance bonus at the end of the year, depending on how well we do. So our total compensation ends up to being about $168,000, which is pretty incredible. Again, I feel totally blessed to be able to make this much amount of money right outside of college because I don't really come from money. So this is like, sheesh, until those expenses hit. Okay, now this is where I start getting sad. I finally realized why my parents are always like, oh my God, the government is stealing my money. I experienced that firsthand now. So this is a breakdown of my bi-weekly paycheck. My gross pay is $5,230, okay? And now of that, I put 7% into my 401k, and then there's some other taxes as well that get cut from it. And my net pay ends up being $3,444 bi-weekly, which is $6,888 a month. Cool. Now that is a solid monthly pay for someone who's working in New York City, but that's when the costs come in and bring you back to reality. So now let's talk about my most major expense, my rent. I currently live in a 1-bedroom apartment by myself, no roommates, it's pretty roomy, has a very nice view, and it is $3,059.50 every single month. Now I know that's almost like one of my paychecks. I'm fully aware of that, and I am paying an absurd amount when it comes to rent comparatively to a lot of people, but that's also
$3,000 a month. Holy crap. 2,50,000 rupees a month. Oh my god, this is like insane, bro, insane. Fucking hell. I live in Oregon and I lose 30% just in payroll tax. 30%. Oh. Shit, bro. New York and San Francisco have the almost 50% tax with no benefits, and the prices there are shit. Yeah, I know. San Fran is notorious for being expensive, and that's really saying a lot, given that there is Las Vegas, there's Los Angeles, and then there's New York. But San Fran is standing out from these cities, and it is called expensive. So what does that say really? $3,000 as rent. I cannot even imagine. Holy crap.
So it comes with living in a 1-bedroom instead of a studio, living, in the New York City area, as well as not having a roommate. And I honestly knew that going in.
Yeah, the view is kind of great, but $3,000 worth of view? Nah, no, bro. Sorry. Why would you pay 3K for an apartment? You fucking moron. Like, it's better to get roommates at this point, isn't it? Like, it's not about the preference, it's about the economics of it. If you get 2 roommates in a 1-bedroom flat and you can share spaces and all of you are software engineers, you don't really need that much space to begin with, isn't it? So then your $3,000 rent, it divides itself in 3 and it's just $1,000. So you're saving $2,000 every month. And that is worth something. If I was in this position, I would live with a Lebanese guy and a Spanish guy. I would not care that who's living in my house with me. As long as they drink alcohol and they smoke weed, it's all right. I'll live with them. Is it okay to buy placement guarantee program? What is a placement guarantee program of Scalar, as it is difficult to get good job? What the heck is a placement guarantee program? Placement guarantee program. No, bro. No. No, Sahil. It isn't. It isn't. By the way, this info is from YouTube, so it could have errors. Never buy such programs at Sahil. Oh, Mana finally said something. But actually, this info is not from YouTube. It's from this YouTuber. So I don't see why this guy would put himself out there and say that he pays so much rent. Oh, I appreciate the openness about your finances, but I think your video is highly misleading. For less than 5% of this video's runtime, at the very end, you mentioned you had a startup that allows you to generate $10,000 of savings. If you relied only of your SDE job for income, your attitude toward your finances would be very different. Ideally, you should have mentioned this at the onset of the video. Oh, so again, misleading. Secret side income. This absolute goober, sorry, I merged loser and goober at the same time.
Into this, and now looking back at it, should I have maybe
I'm
got
not
a
gonna
studio?
I'm not gonna watch a misleading guy. He should have said this at the very beginning itself, that he has a startup that generates $8 to $10,000, but he didn't. Why do Indians do this, man? Why would I pay 1,700 for a 3-bedroom apartment, and I think that's awful. 1,700 is still so much, bro. But it's a 3-bedroom apartment. Like, that's not a stretch, is it? 1,42,000. Okay, so you spend quite good money for a three bedroom. The rent is New York and SF is so high that if you don't have around 150K minimum salary, you are lower class there. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And that's what the other guy misled us, isn't it? He didn't say that he has a startup that generates $10,000 a month as side investments. As savings, sorry, not side investments. So, misleading. And we thought Nirmala tax was rude. See, Nirmala tax is rude. It is rude. And nobody says anything about these things. Anyway, in this course, they provide one mentor and watch performance. If the performance is good, then they help in giving referrals. As they have team of IITians. Don't. Sahil, don't throw your money at them. They will instantly say that your performance is not good, so you're not gonna get referrals. Done. You're out. If you're going to make a movie complaining about how expensive it is to live where you do, and you open with, I have 3K a month on an apartment, I have zero empathy. True. Like, it's just moronic to spend that much money on an apartment to live by yourself, especially when it is a 1-bedroom apartment, just a 1-bedroom. Nope. Basically, they will train you for 8 to 12 months and they guarantee placement for this program. Look up Tezos blockchain. I don't think that's the case, Darna Ramu. I don't think they will train you for 8 to 12 months. Maybe they will. But they can say to you that your performance is not good, therefore we can't get you referrals, and you're out. And how will you refute that? They don't say these things in the fine print, do they? Like Sahil himself said that they will watch performance. And if the performance is not good according to them, then what happens? You're out, isn't it? Programs like that capitalize on getting you through their very minimum time period and then they'll drop you instantly. Yeah, that's what I suspect as well. Tezos India is a part of Tezos Global. So, it's just a way of getting cheap labor and a paycheck out of you. They are some Web3 geeks. Okay, maybe I'll check. This is what the program says, but I actually dislike them. Yeah, I mean, it's a risky thing to put 3 lakh rupees. Do you know Goggins? Yeah, I do. David Goggins, I know. Who's gonna carry the boats? You don't know me, son. I know David Goggins, yeah. Every time I bench press, I keep thinking of him, and it kind of motivates me in a little sense. But 3 lakh rupees, Dana Ramu, 3 lakh. 3 lakh rupees is what, like $2,500? 3 lakh INR into USD. $3,570 for a placement guarantee program. Risky. It's too much risky. हर संडे स्ट्रीम करते हो क्या? Yes bro, every Sunday 12 afternoon Indian Standard Time. I do. Okay guys, I think what are your thoughts on the P Diddy situation? See, P Diddy is on suicide watch and I just hope that P Diddy makes it through it. He doesn't get Epsteined. It's what I think. And I feel bad for Justin Bieber. We were making so much fun of Justin Bieber back then. But I do feel bad about P Diddy as well. Huh. I actually took some of their masterclass for fun, but they were so bad, and then their marketing team tried to pitch me their program. Which one are you talking about, Dandaramu? Let's see this
As
one.
a result of the many comments that I've received asking this particular question. So you want to know what my salary is? Well, in the name of full transparency, I'm going to show you.
You know, I really contemplated showing you this right now, but then I worked so hard on the rest of the video with the editing and the overlays and the voiceover. I think you should watch it.
All right, welcome back to the channel. If you're new,
Tell your average screen time. My average screen time on phone, do you mean? Mana? Said you hitting the gym lately. Yes, I have. I have eaten maida. That is why my stomach is kind of protruding right now. But yes, I have. See this. I have. I don't think you guys know how big I am in real life. I think in a camera, when you see me, you think that, oh, he's a slim guy or whatever. But when you see me in real life, you will know that my shoulders are really wide. Like, I am above average when it comes to not height, but I would say width. My biceps are actually big compared to most of the people I see on the road. Scalar masterclasses. Oh, scalar masterclasses. Okay. What is your LPA, bhaiya? If you want, tell, else you can just give reference. I would say my LPA is never fixed. I'm a freelancer. Freelancers don't make the same amount of money each month. I think if any other freelancers are watching this live stream, they can attest to the fact. Some months I'm making so much money, then some months I'm barely making enough to pay my bills. So they advertise a lot on YouTube. Yeah, I know. They do. How to manage DSA and web dev together with 9 to 5 college? You don't. That's the neat part. You only focus on DSA and your college. Don't do web dev just now. Don't do. Total, both PC and mobile is, I would say, 14 hours, 15 hours, 15 hours. Yeah, that's a good screen time I have on a average basis daily. Yeah. PHP Laravel kitna hard hai? PHP Laravel is hard depending on your skill level. Where are you with software development? If you're a complete fresher, it's very tough to begin with. You have to first learn PHP, then move to Laravel. If you're intermediate, it's kind of easy. Like if you're a Node.js developer, it's very easy to learn Laravel. And if you're advanced, then yeah. Freelancing is great. You can make between 40K and $0 a month. Yeah. That's the accurate picture of, accurate portrayal of freelancing. Some months you make great money. You're like, holy crap, my life is awesome. And some months you're worrying, you cannot sleep at night and you're awake thinking, what will happen next month? How will I pay rent? What will happen? How you get that first freelance client? I say putting yourself out there. You have to, god damn, 15 hours is crazy. See, 15 hours is not crazy because that is why I am a good YouTuber. I am up to date on all the drama and all the everything that's happening on YouTube. Thing is, you know that video of mine where I did if YouTube devs were honest and I made fun of YouTubers and I created skits about them. The part 2 of that video script is running in my head these days. And I'm thinking about skits, I'm thinking about more comedy type things that I want to do that YouTubers do. So the part 2 of that video, I think I'll start the shooting of in this month, not in this month. I think in this week itself, I'll start shooting up bits by bits. And this time, the video length would be 13 minutes and 37 seconds. I'll aim for that because then it will spell leet because apparently that's the thing with programmers. Get a green screen. Here it is. Here it is. My green screen. I have no shortage of green screen, Manan. This time I'll actually make you use my green screen and I'll ask you to put backgrounds. Why are people still using PHP 5 instead of 7? Because when you create legacy systems, it's very difficult to upgrade the PHP versions. It's spring and winters. What is spring and winters, bro? आई नो नोड एंड सम गोलैंग वर्क में कुछ काम नहीं मिल रहा तो सोच रहा पीएचपी सीख के कंपनी कोड में थोड़ा भसड़ कर दूं. You're an evil guy, Harsh. Harsh Sonavane, it also depends on your proficiency level. The better you are, the easier it gets. Yeah, that's what exactly. Yeah. Okay, guys. I think this is it for today's stream. I'm going to sign off. I'll meet you guys again next Sunday, or if I create a video, because I really want to cover the hidden influencers and the copyright strike situation. I want to raise my voice against what's happening with him. It will be an English video, and of course I'll put references. So thank you for joining. Have a good week to you as well, Colin. Daddy Longneck, very weird username, Daddy Longneck. But bye bye. Bye Curious, bye Mana, bye Manan. Bye everybody. Bye bye.